within the game.
On first down. Looking to throw again on second down. Tua. And going deep for Hill. And this is caught. Touchdown Dolphins. On third down, Lawrence. Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to give it to Ridley. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. Well, City Wolves.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Kene Nwangwu. And they have secured a spot in the conference championship.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the AFC Championship game between the Baltimore Ravens and the Miami Dolphins. But before we get into it, you saw that quick preview. I got the other head commissioner who you will also see play later on today. KD Bailey, what's going on, man?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. I'm just looking to watch a good game, man. And hopefully whoever wins this game, hopefully I can join them in the Super Bowl. But we'll see.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got two of the top teams in the league. Just to give you guys they were ready, but Madden, if you play Madden, you know EA is going to have his moment. So just to show y'all a quick couple of things about the Dolphins come in with the number one offense in the league. They were number one in offensive yards. They were fourth in passing, number one in rushing yards, number one in scoring on the year. Let's go. Defensively, I'm going to give you guys a breakdown on their defense. The Ravens offense that's the passing, that's the offensive leaders. But as you saw, that was one of the best teams in the league as far as on offense this season was the Miami Dolphins. They're going up against a Baltimore Ravens defense that was number 5 in yards allowed, number 12 in passing, number 2 in rushing. And they had the best scoring defense in the league, 8 in sacks and top 10 in interceptions. Katie, are you ready for this big time battle between these two Titans?
Man, these are our two heavyweights in the Madden world, man, and I'm just ready to see the game.
Yes, sir. We are finally at the game. As you see, the game is in Miami. The Dolphins went 16-1. They're trying to reach their first Super Bowl since 1983. And the Ravens are trying to go back to the Super Bowl for the first time since their Super Bowl win in 2012. The Ravens get the ball first, and it's going to be Merritt to bring it out the end zone to the 20 to the 30. He's going to get stopped at the 22, and that's where the Ravens will take over on offense, led by quarterback Justin Herbert this season. Justin Herbert had 4,143 yards, passing 37 touchdowns, 63% completion percentage, and a 106.5 quarterback rating. Offensively, their rankings were middle of the pack in yards. They were 24 from passing, top 10 in rushing, and number 11 in scoring. But they're a pretty balanced group. Let's see what these guys can do on 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line. Hands it off to J.K. Dobbins, who's going to break a tackle and get a gain of 7 yards. To start the game, J.K. Dobbins had 272 carries for 1,337 and 14 touchdowns on the year. So, Katie, he's going to be a key to them winning this ball game.
Oh, yeah. He had a pretty good season. And what you'll see from Derrel, man, he's going to stay balanced, and he's not going to get ahead of himself. He's going to do the simple things to beat you, and it looks like he's doing that now. He's going to stay dedicated to the run.
Wow. Yes, sir. That's a big run up to the 36-yard line for a first down into Dolphin territory. As Katie was just saying, this is going to be a big day for J.K. Dobbins. This is one of the most balanced users in the league. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line for the Ravens. They are in Miami territory. Let's see what Herbert in the office cooks up. Justin Herbert drops back, looking. He's going to throw it incomplete. Not sure what he was going right there, but that pass is incomplete to start his first pass of the day. As for the Dolphins on defense, we're talking about the Ravens defense is pretty good. This Dolphin defense is a really, really, really tricky unit. This Dolphins defensive rankings, and we get ready to pull it up for you all. Let's head it off to J.K. Dobbins. He's going to get nothing on that play. It's 3rd down and 10. The Dolphins were 8th in yardage allowed, 11th in passing, number 7 in rushing, 14th in points allowed, but they were number 1 in sacks and number 1 in interceptions. As you said, Kate, they got to be balanced, and they cannot turn the ball over.
Have to be balanced and avoid turnovers against the Dolphins, because he will make you pay.
Yes, sir. 3rd down and 10. They are in field goal range. They do not convert. Justin Herbert on 3rd and 10. Downfield. That's going to be caught by Mark Andrews. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line. What a catch by Mark Andrews. And speaking of Mark Andrews was actually the 3rd leading receiver, if I'm not mistaken, for the Ravens this regular season. They headed off to J.K. J.K.'s going to gain a yard. As we said, Mark Andrews had 74 catches for 1,239 and 16 touchdowns on the season. This was a tough tight end stop. Sending J.K. Dobbins in motion at the 7. They're trying to get into the end zone to open this drive up and open this game up. Herbert, end zone. That's going to be dropped. That was dangerous.
Very dangerous throw right there. Got to avoid making those type of throws.
I didn't like that throw at all. And we got 3rd down and 7 coming up for the Ravens. Can they get into the end zone? Herbert underneath throws, and that's going to be incomplete. What a stop.
Incomplete.
And the Ravens are going to take the points. I was just about to say, what is this coach doing?
Here you have to take the points, especially in a game like this.
Yes, sir. Kick is up, and it is good. And the Ravens lead 3-0 to open this game. They wanted to get a touchdown here, but, hey, you got to get points in this game. Big stop by that Miami Dolphin defense. Here goes the kick, and here comes Isabella to bring out the end zone to the 20. He's going to get tackled at the 20 to be exact. And starting with the Miami Dolphins offense, this was the best offense in the league. They were number 1 in offensive yardage, number 4 in passing, number 1 in rushing, number 1 in scoring. Tua had a NFL record 61 touchdown passes, 5,392 yards passing, a 67% completion percentage, and a 116.5 quarterback rating. What was your thoughts on this offense?
Man, speed. You just saw Isabella on the kick return, and they have speed everywhere else.
Yes, sir. And that's a big catch already to start this game by Connor. That's back the third string tight end that has moved up the starting lineup for a first down. We know this offense is going to try to air that ball out. As we're talking about this passing attack, they got Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, and Cooper Kupp, who all went for over 1,000 yards each. And all three had double-digit touchdowns. Tua takes it underneath to Connor again. Is going to get a gain of 4. And they're going to go up tempo. At the 44, close to the 50. Tua looking. He's going to get sacked on that play by Michael Pierce.
Big sack there.
Yes, it is. Michael Pierce, who was number 3 for the Ravens in sacks. He had 5 on the year behind Jadeveon Clowney and Odafe Owe. But he was a big part of why that defense was so good. 3rd and long for the Baltimore Ravens, for the defense of the Baltimore Ravens. Play action to Tua. Tua takes a shot. He got Tyreek Hill.
Wow.
First and goal at the 3.
As Tyreek just outruns the defense. You really can't do much about that.
Absolutely. It's hard. That's tough. That's a big conversion on 3rd and long. First and goal at the 3. Hands it off. Kene Igwanu end zone touchdown for the Miami Dolphins. And speaking of Kene didn't even start half of the season and ended up hosting one of the most outstanding regular seasons for a guy that didn't get started out the gate. Kene had 241 carries, 1,884 yards rushing, and 23 touchdowns in the regular season.
Goodness.
Says a lot for him. He was rotten on the Minnesota bench to start the season. They bring it out to Kurt Merritt, who's going to get to the 18. Now, if you're Baltimore, yes, you gave up a touchdown, but all is not lost. You score points on the opening drive.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
1st and 10 at the 18. Go to JK. JK gets it outside, and what a run for JK. Gain of 7.
Nice start. I see he's staying faithful to the run, which is good.
Yes, sir. He is definitely staying faithful to the run. He has 5 for 50. He's averaging 10 yards a carry already to start this game. Justin Herbert looking. He goes deep. He got Mark Andrews wide open and gets to the 40, maybe the 39. This is going to be the 42 be exact of Miami. They're back in Miami territory for the 2nd time today.
Yeah, what a dot right there down the seam of a cover 3, man. Good read.
Yes, sir. 1st and 10 at the 40. Justin Herbert takes it underneath, and that's Rashad Bateman to the 30, to the 25, 20, 15, down to the 14. What a play call.
25 yards there on the catch and run.
And I like the fact he's not forcing anything. He's taking what's given to him.
Yes, sir. Taking what the defense gives you.
Yes, sir. 1st and 10. Takes it underneath again. Mark Andrews, a gain of 5, actually. And that's the last play of the first quarter. 7-3 Miami, but the Ravens are marching. What a solid start to this game for both sides.
Yeah, pretty good first quarter for both teams. Looks like it's setting up to be a pretty good game.
Yes, sir. 2nd down and 5 at the 10. If you're Baltimore, you want to punch it in the end zone for a touchdown here because you know that Miami offense is going to be coming every snap. Excuse me. Hands it off. JK should have oh my God, what a tackle by Ziegler.
Wow.
3rd and 3 at the 8. Need to get to the 5 for a first down. They might go for it if they don't convert here. They go back to JK, and JK goes nowhere. Will they take the points or will they kick a field goal here? They're going to kick a field goal.
Gonna take the points. That's smart. That's smart.
Yes, sir. 4th down and 3 at the 8. Kick is up and it is good. 2 solid drives already by the Ravens, but they are not punching it in the end zone. And you do not want this to come back and hunt you down the road.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole.
Here goes the kick. And Isabella will not have a chance to return this. And here comes the Dolphins offense for the 2nd time today. Last drive, a big Tyreek Hill throw. Set up a Canadian 1U touchdown. Let's see, can the Ravens defense adjust this time? Again, these two matched up in week 2 of the regular season with Miami winning the game in Baltimore. Here goes Tua. He takes underneath to Kane. He gets a gain of 2 yards. And I'm not sure if you remember that game, Katie, but that was a high-scoring game, too, between these two.
Oh, yes. I remember it very well.
Yes, sir. I definitely remember that game in week 2. That was one of the best games of the regular season. They hand it off to Kane. Kane gets a lane. Is he going to get to the outside to the 50 into Baltimore territory?
Because if he got it to that outside, he might have been gone.
Yes, sir. He definitely might have been gone.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be.
They are into Ravens territory again. This is a very balanced unit, very impressive unit too, by the way. Play action. Tua goes deep, and that's Tyreek Hill's going to drop the ball. What a tackle.
Good knockout there.
Not in this case.
That's a great knockout because that route was wide open. 2nd and 10 at the 47. They're 5 yards outside of field goal range if you are trying to kick a field goal here. And it's Kane. Kane's going to gain about a yard, I believe. It's actually 2. 3rd down and 8 at the 45. For all of you that are not league members, if he does not convert here, he does have the option to go for it on 4th down.
You are a true hybrid, part linebacker, part cover guy.
Per playoff rule, you are allowed to go for it past the 50. Sending a receiver in motion is Cooper Kupp. Play. Oh, they handed off to Kane. What a play call.
What a run.
Gain of 10, 1st down for the Dolphins. I did not see that play call coming.
I guess that's why he had the best offense in the league.
Absolutely, because that was a tremendous play call because I was thinking to myself, okay, that's going to be a box. But great play call. Here goes a handoff to Tyreek Hill. He's going to get stopped for a loss of a yard. That's the disadvantage of the Debo package. Sometimes it works and sometimes it don't.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because let's face it, you can't be predictable.
They are in field goal range. If they do not score a touchdown on this drive, this has been a very good start for this ball game on both sides. No turnovers by either team. Tua throws a pick.
And there's your turnover.
And there
wow.
Marcus Williams for a pick 6. What an adjustment by the coach of the Baltimore Ravens defense.
I think you spoke a little too soon there, Nate.
Yes, sir. The announcer's jinx. I'm so sorry, Morris. I called it announcer's jinx. And now the Ravens lead 13-7 on a pick 6 by Marcus Williams, who, by the way, had 5 picks on the regular season. He's another key part of this great secondary. Let's see how this Dolphins deep offense responds. And this is not a group that give up a lot of turnovers. So this is a huge turn of the game.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Remember, they were just
1st and 10 at the 25. Let's see how they rebound from that play. Here goes Kane, gets it outside. There's going to be a gain of about 12, maybe 14 actually. 1st down to the 39.
Nice run. Once you throw a pick 6 like that, you just got to forget it, come back out on the field and execute.
Yes, sir. That is so true. Hands it off. That should play action. Tua goes deep, picked off.
Oh my goodness.
Marcus Williams for the second time. That's actually Greedy, excuse me.
Not sure what happened there.
I don't know if those receivers didn't run the correct route or what, but that route, I think he thought it was going to be open, and it wasn't. That's the second turnover by this high-powered Dolphin offense. Seven Ratcliffe checking in from YouTube said, "Wow, Tua, yeah, this is one of his worst starts of the season." And a loss of 2 by Seiler, who had 8 sacks on the regular season. Well, I think KD can agree here. The Dolphins need a stop in the worst way possible.
Oh, yes. They definitely need a stop and definitely can't give up a touchdown here.
Absolutely. 2nd and 12 from their own 33 after an interception from Greedy Williams. Justin Herbert looking. That's going to get picked off. Keon crossing. Is he going to go? Is this going to be a house call? This is a house call. Touchdown, Miami. Appreciate that, Mr. Tevin. Appreciate that, sir.
We appreciate it, Mr. Ratcliffe.
Oh, man. I think he jumped that route, and it ended up turning into a pick six. Keon Crossen for the Miami Dolphins have had a big season as well. Keon Crossen had 8 interceptions. He was tied with Percy Butler for number 3 on there. And Tevin also said flag. Come on, man. It probably would have been a flag if it was Sim, unfortunately. But if you play Madden 23, you know they're not calling any flags, unfortunately.
Yeah, your receiver can get bumped 5 yards. They will not throw that flag.
Absolutely. After the pick six from Keon Crossen, let's see what the Ravens offense can do here. Hand it off to JK, and Sealer is having an outstanding day in that middle. 2-minute warning.
Can't get too ahead of yourself here. You just got to come out and try to put a nice drive together after that pick.
Absolutely. 2-minute warning. Dolphins leading by 1. Ravens need to get some points because Miami has the ball to open the second half. They go back to JK, and JK breaks a tackle. He's going to get close to a first down. Gain of about 8. Here we go. 3rd and short for the Ravens. Once again, if you are just tuning in, this was a opening drop, 2 field goals from the Baltimore Ravens, what was answered by a touchdown from Canadian 1U for the Dolphins. In the last 2 teams, both of them had pick sixes in the last couple of minutes. Keon Crossen had a pick 6 for the Dolphins, and Greedy Williams had a pick 6 for the Ravens. That's why we are at this score now. And a first down carry after a pickup from J.K. Dobbins. First and 10 at the 42, close to field goal range. Play action to Justin Herbert. He's going to get hit.
Very close to a sack there.
Very close to a sack. And again, this is the number 1 unit in the league that had sacks. They recorded 67 on the regular season. 2nd and 10 at the 42. Again, they're about 15 yards from field goal range. If you're Justin Tucker, Herbert goes deep. That is gonna. No, that's a dangerous throw. Dangerous throw.
Tough throw to make in double coverage right there.
Yes, it is. 3rd and 10 at the 42.
Is the blitz coming here? It looks like
yes,
it might
it is. They're sitting in the house and the kids. Justin Herbert throws. He's open. Whoa! What a pick! Javon Holland, are you serious?
What a pick in that situation just before half. Now, if he could get some points and get the ball to open the half, man.
Oh, my God. The NFL leader in interceptions, shows why he led the NFL in interceptions. Javon Holland had 16 on the season. And as you said, that was clutch because DK looked like he was wide open, and Javon Holland comes out of nowhere and picks that ball off. Has a Canadian Wanyu, and he gets close to the first down, gain of 9. The Dolphins have all 3 times. Not sure why they're not using them. Oh, man, that's a pick.
Oh, my goodness.
Armour Davis
gave it right back.
Not sure what's going on with these two efficient offenses.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but
now the Ravens are close to field goal range.
Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that. Well, that's what I'm wondering.
Justin Herbert got to get rid of the ball. Here goes Mark Andrews, and he's going to be close to the marker. He's at the 42. If you're Baltimore, you're in field goal range. Don't do anything crazy to take you out of field goal range.
Oh, he's going downfield here. I think he's going to DK.
I think it's second and DK also. Justin Herbert. Oh, he's open. He is. And that's a touchdown to DK.
Wow.
It is funny. For the second time, us announcers have seen something before it happened, and DK Metcalf ends up with a 42-yard touchdown to give the Ravens a 6-point lead before the half.
What a touchdown before half.
That was outstanding for the Baltimore Ravens offense. Now, the biggest thing is don't give up any points before the half.
Yeah, here you just play prevent, pray, and wait till the second half.
You are correct. You definitely got to pray because when you got a speedster like Tyreek Hill, you don't know what he might do.
Yeah, with only 9 seconds remaining, not much time.
Tua going deep. Oh, is he open? Let's pick by Jamal Adams. Is he gonna house it?
If he can reverse field here, he might
He's
take it all away. Oh my goodness!
He's gonna house it.
Oh my goodness!
Baltimore, are you serious?
Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming.
What a huge play before halftime with no time left.
Unbelievable.
And you just knew that for this team to
Unbelievable. What a turn of events in the last 15 seconds of Madden play.
Wow.
Tyreek Johnson checking his head. Oh my goodness, and said that he taught him that.
We'll tell him you said that. He would love to hear that.
He would love to hear that. We are at the half. Baltimore with a 13-point lead. If you thought, let's see, Isabella right here to the 20. Rico Jones checking his head. This is a dogfight. Yes, it is. Ladies and gentlemen that are tuned in, it was 14-13 with 10 seconds to go. 14-13.
They have work to do in the second half if they
Tua. Oh my goodness. Gonna get a completion to Connor. That was a scary throw there.
Very dangerous throw. You definitely don't want to turn the ball over right out of half, especially down 13.
Yes, sir. That was scary. Here goes Kinnaid. Kinnaid's gonna get a gain of about 7, I believe. That's gonna be a gain of 8, actually.
Okay, we're seeing the run. So I think in a few plays here, we're going to see a deep ball to one of those receivers.
So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Hands it off. There goes Kinnaid. First down to the 48.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Here we go. First and 10 at the 48. They headed to Kinnaid. Kinnaid is being stuffed at the line. He's had a great day. but that was the first big tackle by the Baltimore defense. Let's see, can these guys get on the board and cut in this lead? They go to Cooper Kupp, who hasn't been involved much in this game. Gain of about 4, I believe. That's 3rd down and 5.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
3rd and 5 at the 47.
Here's Tua.
Tua, do not take a shot downfield. He's going to run. What a run. Gain of 8.
He does have the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39. That's a big conversion if you're the Miami Dolphins offense. You need it.
Oh, yeah. They definitely needed that. Good time out there by the Ravens. It looks like he was setting up the buddy play. Shout out to Buddy Buckets.
Yes, sir. That looked like slot fade cross from a mile away. Oh, it goes. Oh, my goodness. What is Tua doing?
Their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field. 2nd
down and 10 at the 39. Tua hands it off. Kane gets a 1st, and he's going to get more than that to the 21, excuse me. Gain of 18. Kane has been incredible this season.
Scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Right outside of the red zone.
On
play action. Tua underneath. Cooper Kupp into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. That's a big drive.
Definitely. They really needed that touchdown there.
Yes, sir. And it's a 6-point ball game. 9 plays, 79 yards, 337. Dolphins cutting into that lead. Let's see, can the Ravens continue to keep the pressure on them? Enrico said this is a Dolphin. This is actually a great game. And Tevin agrees it's a great game. To the 22. These are the two. No disrespect to anyone that is not in the final two, but these two earned it. They definitely earned it to get here.
Offense set at the line for this next drive. Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
Here we go. Let's see, can the Ravens, they haven't been on the field since before the half.
I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive.
Play clock under 10. Let's see what these guys are cooking up. Justin Herbert looking. He's going to run. Good run. Smart run. 1st down to the 37, gain of 15.
Very, very smart run there. Get your yards, 1st down, and get down.
Yes, sir. Got to play smart at this point in the game. J.K. Dobbins hits the hole, gains 6 yards, and that's his 12th carry for about 69 yards on the day. This has been a very, very well-coached ball game on both sides.
At their pace, this is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
1st and 2nd and 3 at the 43. Got to get to the 46 for a 1st down. Under 2.5 minutes left in the 3rd. See, can the Ravens step up and capitalize? Justin Herbert takes the throw to Devontae Smith to the 39. 1st down, back in Miami territory once again.
Great patience and great read there. That was like his 3rd or 4th read, but he stood in the pocket.
Yes, sir. This is a very efficient offense. They hand it off to J.K. Dobbins. He's going to get another close to a 1st down. He actually got the 1st down. J.K. Dobbins might be the unsung hero of this ball game.
Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
They are inside the 30 right now. Finley said he is at work tuning in. DK, be nice. You did that trade, buddy. You did that trade, sir. Sorry.
Oh, man.
Sorry, brother. Play clock on the 5. Herbert takes it underneath to Metcalf to the 20. Got a first, and now to the 16. Under a minute left in the third quarter. Ravens up 6. They're trying to add on to make this a 2-possession game, closing in into the fourth quarter. Once again, as I mentioned, this will be the Baltimore Ravens' third trip to the Super Bowl in franchise history if they win. And by the way, they've never lost. Takes underneath Devontae Smith to the 10. It's not first and goal. They got to get to the 5 to make it first and goal. That will be the last play of the third quarter. Or not. Or is it? It will be. End of the third. The Ravens are a quarter away from going to their third Super Bowl in franchise history. Rico Jones said, how are they running like this? This guy's efficient. He's a very, very tough opponent. Once again, if you
don't want any turnovers here, at least get points out of this drive if you're the Ravens.
Absolutely. A field goal is even working here. And the JK is going to break a tackle. Touchdown for the Ravens.
So much for that.
And the Baltimore Ravens take a double-digit lead early in the fourth quarter. Let's see what this Miami offense can respond with. But I'm sure they're going to go for 2 to make it a 14-point game. You do not want to give that Dolphins offense an opportunity to, at worst, tie the game. Let's see, can they make it a 14-point game? Justin Herbert looking in zone. He got the 2-point conversion. DK Metcalf. And Tevin said, test JK after this game. We are already sending some officials over to the Baltimore organization to check him. He will be checked for the Super Bowl if they make his Super Bowl.
Yes, the test kit is already at JK's locker, so don't you worry about that.
1st and 10 for the Dolphins, down 14. This is their second biggest deficit of the season. Let's see. Can they come from down 14? Hands it to Kane. Kane to the 29. This is smart. You don't want to force it.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Hands it off. Kane again. Gonna get a first down and get to the 39. Once again, if you're just tuning in, that Baltimore defense and offense had a end of the half run that you have never seen. They were down 14-13, turning into 27-13 before the half. And they've been able to maintain that lead since. Gain of 7 for Kane. He has 100 yards. This is one of the underrated running backs in the league. Hands it back to Kane. And he's still making plays. Gets a first down to the 50. Let's see, is this offense going to get a chance to cut into this lead? Tua takes it underneath to Cooper Kupp. He's going to get a first down, or close to the first down, excuse me. To the 40.
That's good for a pickup of 10 yards, and that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Rocco said, y'all boys sound like y'all come taking the NFL game. Good work. We appreciate that, sir.
Definitely appreciate that, Rocco.
Oh, boy, play action. He's going to take a shot, or is he? He got to underneath. Cooper Kupp, what a catch to the 18.
Wow. What a catch there.
Back-to-back receptions for him, but it's another first down.
4 catches for 58. He hasn't had a big day. He's coming up with some clutch receptions, though, and they're going to need it.
They're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back.
1st and 10 at the 18. goes to Kane. Kane is stopped at the line of scrimmage by Jones. Loss of 12. That's one of his first missed runs of the day. Tua drops back, goes deep, end zone. Oh, he dropped it. Oh, my God.
Great knockout there for Jamal Adams, and that's why you get a safety like that.
Absolutely. He says he's about to go to that play every chance he gets. Play action. Tua takes it. Oh, it's picked off by Greedy for the third time. He's going to be Defensive Player of the Week. Is he gone? He is.
Oh, my goodness, he's
gone.
gone.
Ravens are going to the Super Bowl.
Touchdown, Ravens. Wow.
For the third time today, Greedy Williams coming with a big play that turns the whole game. And the Ravens are closing in on a trip to Arizona for Super Bowl 57. And
wow.
Tevin said GG's in the chat.
And multiple pick sixes. Oh yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
GG's is right. Barring a miracle, it looks like the Ravens will be representing the AFC in the Super Bowl.
Absolutely. And what an impressive run this has been for this Baltimore Raven unit. What an impressive unit this has been for this season. Number one, let's go ahead and talk about where they are at this point of the season. The Ravens, if a lot of you don't remember, I'm sure KD remembers, the Ravens were a wild card team up until the last week. They end up beating Coach Shaq Washington in a slugfest game to make it and win the division and get the 2 seed. They end up beating the Indianapolis Colts. They end up beating they beat the what was it? They got a rematch against the Bengals and beat them again, and now these guys are closing in on another big win. Katie, what do you think about this Baltimore Raven unit?
Man, like you said, I didn't know if they were going to win the division or not. They came on strong in the end, and they played solid the entire playoff run, and we see what's going on out here today.
He's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. They're giving those short little routes.
Yes, sir. 42-21. And this unit is closing in on a trip to the Super Bowl. And I like what the comment Rico Jones said, the Ravens play so chill. It let the game. Absolutely. He's one of the most underrated users in the league. Tua drops back, goes deep. It's going to be caught by Cooper Kupp to the 15.
Down around the 15-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Here we go. At the 15-yard line is the Dolphins. They just at least want to try to get this thing under 14. Get to 14. Let's see. Tua is sacked. And that is by David Ajabo.
They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
2nd and 21. Play action. Tua. Downfield picked off again by Xavier Rhodes.
Xavier Rhodes with a pick.
And the Ravens are headed to the Super Bowl. We can officially say it now. Katie, are you surprised with the dominant effort by this Baltimore Raven unit? And it's like he's going to concede and send the Ravens on to Super Bowl 57, if I am not mistaken.
Listen, man, Xavier Rhodes closed, man. I'm not surprised at all to see the Ravens going to the Super Bowl. He definitely has one of the best, if not the best, defense in the league, and we see what's going on out there today against the best offense.
Now I gotta cry the car. Oh man, he made a opening day trade to go to the number 1 pick to pick up the Seahawks and end up losing. Oh, is that J.K. Dobbins? He's gone. Unless Tindall can catch him. Katie, catch him. He did. Oh my
He-
goodness. How did he come to him? Oh my God. I just knew that was a touchdown.
There for Baltimore. 65 yards on the ground. Have to chuckle to myself a little bit.
Man, JK need to go do some sprints after the game. He let a linebacker catch him like that.
By the way, J.K. Dobbins will absolutely get drug tested after this game. He hasn't ran this hard since at Ohio State. Hands it off. Dobbins, is that the 2-minute warning? And Tevin said, bro, just walked out of bounds. 2nd and 9 at the 13. Hands it off, J.K. is stuffed.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Tab, that was just Madden being Madden right there. I'm not sure what that was.
On 3rd down. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable. I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes
He has it off to DK. Is DK going to get anywhere? No, it's going to be stopped. 4th and 10 at the 13.
a nice play design there with the touch pass.
Got to check in on this one, boy. Ant, Nate the Great on the call. What's going on, Ant? Good to see you checking in on the stream. Got my boy Katie on here, too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Kick is away. It is good. 45-21.
Even further. Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so.
Here goes the kick at the 35.
So you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And he said, forget
The Dolphins at the line.
Hey, man. No hard feelings, man.
Hey, we appreciate it, man. Good to see you checking in.
They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense
Tua.
against here.
Get Tua, at least cut it to the lead. Oh, my goodness. They are making a statement right now at the end of this ball game.
They were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
An incomplete pass leads
1 minute and 9 seconds. Let's go ahead, and I want to go ahead and get this out the way, ladies and gentlemen. The Ravens head to their. There's a sack. Oh my God, by Dafe Owe. This is going to be the Ravens' 3rd trip to the Super Bowl. They have never lost in the Super Bowl since they went to Baltimore in 1996. He takes another hit. As for the Dolphins, another close attempt falls just short of a trip to the Super Bowl. And this takes nothing away from this unit. This was by far the best offense in the league all season. And now this group is closing in on an off season. They're gonna be kicking themselves, but hey, they're gonna dominate the Pro Bowl. Sorry, they're gonna dominate the Pro Bowl. Another pick by Xavier Rhodes, and that is your GG.
Roads closed.
Yes, sir. Rhodes closed. They take a knee and let the celebration begin in Baltimore for those Ravens fans and those crazy people up there in Baltimore for the 3rd time in franchise history. The Baltimore Ravens are in the Super Bowl. And we are wrapping up here in Miami. So close to taking this trip to the Super Bowl, but it just all fell apart after that one drive late in the second half. And this is your ball game. Katie, do you have any words before we get out of here?
Man, started off as a great game. We just got away from the Dolphins there. And I'm not shocked to see those Ravens going to the Super Bowl.
Yes, sir. And until next time, This has been your AFC Championship, and good luck to KD Bailey and Duke in the NFC Championship that should be later on. Until next time, this has been All the Smoke AFC Championship. Good night, y'all.
EA Sports, within the game.